Chapter 6: How the Human Experience is Created, the Three Principles from Don't Believe Everything You Think. Why Your Thinking is the Beginning and End of Suffering by Joseph Nguyen. The chapter opens with a quote from Sydney Banks. If the only thing people learned was not to be afraid of their experience, that alone would change the world. It introduces the foundational framework of the three principles, originally articulated by Sydney Banks, that explain how every human experience is created. 207e3. Probinism. At the most basic level, the human experience arises from the interplay of three omnipresent principles. All three are required. If anyone is missing, experience as we know it would not be possible. Understanding them reveals both the mechanism of suffering and the path to creating from a deeper source. 9db1b7. Ericsandroni. 1. Universal mind. This is the intelligent life force and energy behind all living things. It is the unseen intelligence that allows an acorn to become a tree, planets to stay in orbit, the body to heal a cut, the heart to beat and lungs to breathe without conscious direction. It has been called God, infinite intelligence, source, the quantum field, or simply the life force. We are made of and connected to this mind. When we remain open to its flow, we feel whole, inspired, joyful, loving, and peaceful. When we begin thinking from the ego, believing our personal stories and illusions, we block that flow and experience separation, frustration, loneliness, anger, resentment, sadness, depression, or fear. 7d8 ob 0. Parker Klein. 2. Universal consciousness. This is the collective awareness that allows us to know we exist and to be aware of our thoughts and experiences. Without consciousness, there would be no subjective experience, senses would register nothing, emotions would not be felt, and life would remain unperceived. Consciousness is what lights up or brings thought to life, turning formless energy into felt, lived reality. DD 3127. The Book Insight. 3. Universal thought. This is the creative raw material of the universe, the ability to form and shape experience from the energy of universal mind. Thought is the content that consciousness perceives. Every feeling and perception we have is the result of thought being brought to life through consciousness. 0176b0. Lithium Press. Together the formula is universal mind plus thought plus consciousness equals your experienced reality. An analogy often used: universal mind is like electricity, consciousness is like a television set or DVD player, and thought is like the signal or disc containing the program. All three are needed for the movie of experience to play. 99b0c. Probinism. The practical insight is liberating. We never experience the external world directly. We experience our own thinking about it, rendered real through consciousness and powered by mind. Because experience is created from the inside out, shifting our relationship to thought, especially reducing unnecessary thinking, changes the entire felt quality of life. Recognizing these principles helps dissolve the fear of our own experience and opens the possibility of living more connected to source rather than trapped in personal mental noise.